Yo, 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 good morning, YouTube. Good morning or good afternoon. By the time this is loaded, it's going to be afternoon unless you're on the West Coast or unless you're somewhere else in the world that I'm not thinking of. But good morning. I want to start this video off by sharing a quote. Here it is. Go transform the life of somebody else. You might be somebody else's answer to their prayers. They might be praying to God right now. Please put somebody in my path that will help me out, that will help me rise above. You might be their answer. Now go be that person. Yo, motherfuckers, this is it right here. That's the quote, man. That's like that pretty much describes my YouTube channel. That describes a lot of shit that's been going on with me in the workforce, you know what I mean? Like having to deal with people like, you know what I mean? For example, like a drug addict that might come in your path, and there's like one or two ways you could deal with this, man. You really get really pissed off, and you angry, you argue with this person, why are you doing drugs, why are you doing that, or you help them out, you know what I mean? You help them out get out of the waters, especially when you can see it in their eyes and their face and their body language. They want to do the right thing. They want they want to end that suffering. So be that person, man, that they've been praying for, man. That's all I got to say on that. But I hope you guys like that quote. A buddy of mine, Dustin, just posted that on his Facebook today, and he's been doing these little videos on his stories, and some motivational stuff, man. Some motivational stuff, because he's going through a tough breakup right now where his ex-girlfriend did him dirty, and she was just a horrible human being. So I pray for him. I know he's getting through it real good because he's been coming out with this good content. So I think like when people do you dirty, or in any situation, there's a positive that comes out of it. There's always something that God's trying to teach us. So we just gotta keep going down that path and focus on the positive. And it just leads to bigger and better things, man. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you. And if you're struggling with anxiety or depression, man, I know there's a lot of that going on with the COVID-19. It's put me in a funk that I've never been in my life, man. Like it's like I've struggled with depression and anxiety my whole life on and off, but then to put this shit on top of it where it's like, oh fuck, I gotta wear a mask, because sometimes my mind, and you might relate to it if you're watching this video at this point, our minds to go to this place where it's like it's like constant chatter, where it's like there's a lot of racing thoughts and a lot of bad thoughts that sometimes we don't like to admit it out loud, man. Just like me right now, I'm choking up just to say these thoughts out loud. But that being said, then you throw on the COVID-19 shit to be on top of that. Oh, you can't go, you know what I mean? You got to go wear a mask. Oh shit, my mask is dirty. Oh shit, I'm going to get COVID. You know what I mean? All these oh shit, oh shit. But really, man, just take a deep breath, realize that, and anxiety for me, for example, having too much anxious thoughts, anxiousness, that's a notification from the universe to go work out. That's a notification from the universe to go help somebody else. That's a notification from the universe that I'm not waking up early enough. That's a notification from the universe, from my body, from my temple, that I haven't been treating it right. I haven't been focusing on my diet as well as I could be. I've been eating too many animal products. I've been not eating enough of the carbs I need. I haven't been eating enough brown rice, you know what I mean? Stuff like that, man, it's like crucial to your success, bro. I'm trying to tell you, I've been working with an acupuncturist since I've been here in Charlotte, and she's taught me some mind-blowing things, man. Like it's not really mind-blowing, but like the fact that she was able to teach me in the way she did. I'm trying to teach others instantaneously, man, because I firmly believe once you learn something and you can implement it in your own life, and you make a change in your own life, then go ahead and teach it to others. You know what I mean? Because I feel like that's where the best teachings come from. When you learn something and you're implementing it, you're noticing the difference. And yeah, it's time to go implement it in others. With that being said, I actually have something I've been using. So this stuff right here, the Eden seaweed gamasio, whatever this is. My acupuncturist, for example, said she's taken people out of the hospital because of this stuff. She said a lady was struggling with seizures, and they couldn't get her to stop having seizures. Like every 20 minutes or every hour or something like that, this lady would have a seizure. And then my acupuncturist brought this into the lady having a seizure in the hospital, and she said to take a teaspoon every hour, and this got her out of the hospital in a day. So I've been having a few teaspoons of that every day for sure. And then I guys want you to check this out. So this is salt that comes from a mountain in Sicily, and this salt is supposed to be like unreal. So I've been putting a pinch on that every so often on my food and whatnot. Yeah, so I've been really focusing in on my diet. If you want more information about that, message me on Snapchat or Instagram. I'll reach back out to you and give you what I've come up with. And also my wake up time, I've stressed this before, and I think the last video or 2 videos ago, and I've been getting some feedback about it, so I want to stress it more, that the breakdown is this, man. So whatever time you got to start work, or you got to be there, right? Whatever time you got to leave the house, let's put it like that. Whatever time you got to leave the house. So say if you start work at 8, but you actually have to leave the house at 7 because of the hour-long commute. So rewind that 7 back 4 hours, and that's the time I get up. I'm doing exactly what The Rock does. That's what he said in one of the videos I was researching him on. Because that's all motivation. All this is all motivation, though. All motivational crap that you put on YouTube, whatnot, when you're trying to get pumped up. I think that's all research, man. It's like you got to remind your brain to be pumped up, so it's like you're researching it. But anyways, so 4 hours from the wake up time, or from the start time that you go about your work day or whatever you got to do. So for me, we start at 7, so I wake up at 3 because that's 4 hours. So I have 4 hours to get. Right now I've been getting 2 workouts in before work, which is 45 minutes of cardio, and then it comes down to like 45 minutes of weights. It's pretty much one big long workout, but you can call it 2 workouts, just, you know what I mean? It's like 2 wins, you know, because a 45-minute workout of cardio, just walking, I get almost 3 miles, I think today. I almost got 3 miles. So that right in itself, that's almost a little workout. So I'm giving myself a lot of credit when that's due. So I get 2 workouts before work. And yeah, that's just a massive, massive key to my success. And if you struggle with anxiety and depression, that's going to be a massive key to your success too. Once you start getting in that routine, you're going to be like, how the fuck didn't I do this before? Because you start feeling so good, man. I already start feeling so good. I'm feeling way better energy. Waking up at 3 sounds crazy, but let all that shit pass by you, man, because that shit ain't that crazy, man. You'll really start thinking that people that don't wake up at 3 are crazy, man. But like I said, man, it's not for everybody, and it's for those people that are the ones that do it, not talk about it, man. And the one thing I noticed when I'm at the gym that early, all the cars that roll up at any time I go to, they're all way nicer than mine, man. They're all way nicer than mine, first of all. So, like, on average, you know, like, there's Raptors that show up. There's, like, 2 Ford Raptors that show up. There's Dodge Chargers that show up. You know what I mean? I'm talking, like, 10, 20,000, 50, $60,000 cars that are showing up at this time. And I don't think it's coincidental at all that these people are out there grinding, getting their morning routine down, just like we're talking about, and they're showing up in a $90,000 car. You know what I mean? I don't think that's coincidence at all. I think that's 100% factual. Like, if you stay to this routine, you're going to be climbing those baby ladders like we talked about in that last video. You're going to be climbing those baby ladders all the way to fucking success, man. All the way to fucking success. Yeah, so that's what I've come up with. Hold on. Yeah, so going forward, as much as I learn, I'm going to implement it to y'all. Also, for spices, every time I go shopping now at Walmart, I'm going to pick up an organic spice, because this is also like the TB12 method. This is the method that my acupuncturist is teaching me. It's like, you know, throw in some spices that are actually good for you and flavor your food with shit that's actually good for you, versus just throwing butter on there or some sort of sauce that has God knows what in it. You know what I mean? This is mass produced to get a massive amount of money for them, not you. So you got to keep that in mind too, man. You really got to hone in on your diet, your gut health. one thing that she's taught me, I thought that was interesting, and I'm really starting to notice is true, is that she said you should probably cut out eating around like 3 p.m. You know what I mean? Have like a late lunch or whatever that late meal or the snack is. That should be the last one, because when you eat right before bed, your body thinks like we've always eaten to go work out, or we've always eaten to go do something. In my mind, you know what I mean? Like some bodies work like this, I feel. But so when we eat right before bed, our body is breaking down that food, and you know what I mean? We're getting energy from it. So we got to go do something with that. So I think it's best to cut out your eating around 3 and get the most of your caloric intake in the morning time, in the early afternoon type deal. That's what I'm transitioning to. That's been the hardest for me emotionally, really, because like I get like a real emotional attachment to having something at night. You know what I mean? Like that's how I am, you know? So I haven't been able to conquer that one yet, but we're getting there. With that, man, I love y'all. Please subscribe to the video. I hope this video has brought you solid energy, content, whatever you needed. We actually had no work today because my truck needed to go in the shop, so we can't work with no truck. At first, I was bummed out about it because, you know, who's happy about not making money, you know? But then I started sitting here. I started looking for rooms to rent around here because I really want to stay in this area. I love this area. It's fucking awesome here. And also, I need to let my fucking roots grow, man. I need to let my roots grow. I've been making so much progress since I've been here that I want to stay here for a long time, man. I've been moving around for the last couple of years endlessly, and my fuel tank on that it's out. Like it's no more moving around. Like it's too much. I got too much shit to do to be worried about moving around and spending time on moving around. I need to spend time on this, on the YouTube, on just staying jacked and working out. So with that, love y'all. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I've been considering making my workouts. I do like 3 main workouts, workout routines for the weights, and I'm thinking about making like those 3 and then printing them out and laminating them and selling them to y'all. It won't be expensive at all, really. You know what I mean? I'll probably make $1 or $2 on each one, but I figure it's a quick checklist, because literally every time I go to the gym, I do this. But I have the notebook at the gym because I'm kind of old school like that. I'd rather like check something off. It feels good, man. It feels like you're doing something. Versus checking it off on the phone, man. It doesn't really feel like you did shit, honestly, to my brain. I think it's because we're so old wired. Our brains are so old that we need something to physically check off. So I'm thinking about doing that, like the laminated thing with the workouts. So boom, boom, boom. Say if there's 8 workouts and you check. There's a little box. I would use it personally, so I figure some of y'all would use it too. And I know y'all want to support the channel and whatnot and watch us grow. So that's what we're going to do, man. We're going to do the checklist. I'll try to get that done today. So hopefully by the next video, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I need to get my boys fucking checklist to support the channel, and yeah, and then we'll go from there. Love y'all, man. Please subscribe, please comment, please add me on Snapchat. For some reason, I've been more active on Snapchat than any other social media platform lately. So add me on that. I'm working on expanding. I'm just gonna go on a rant now, but. Anyways, that's for later on. But hit me up, man. Yeah, hit me up. Love y'all. Subscribe. Boom. Peace.